study the Nigerian capital market, this site, ngxgroup.com, is your go-to place. Okay, is your go-to place. You go to ngxgroup.com here, then you're going to see Nigerian Exchange. If you click on Nigerian Exchange Group, it's a different thing you're going to see. If you click on so you're going to see Nigerian Exchange Group, NGX PLC is leading integrated market infrastructure in Africa, championing development of Africa's financial markets. NGX Group provides a wide range of services, including listing and trading securities, licensing, market data, solution, ancillary technology regulation, real estate, and more through its wholly owned subsidiary. Okay, so, but this is where we're going to go, Nigerian Exchange. This is our go-to place, Nigerian Exchange. So what happens is that you're going to see NGX regulations. This one is about us protecting investors and supporting healthy capital markets. It said NGX Regulation Limited, NGX Reco, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Nigerian Exchange Group, NGX Group. We are committed to promoting just and equitable principles of trade and sound business practices in the Nigerian capital market by strictly enforcing clients' listing and trading rules in accordance with global best practices. Our activity seeks to promote the integrity, transparency, and efficiency of our market, ensuring that the standards set are effective in maintaining a fair and orderly market where investors are adequately protected. That is it about the NGX. You can go on and read so much, but that's not our major aim today. Our major aim today is actually to get into the Nigerian Exchange and see. If you come here, you're going to see list, but this is not where I'm focusing today. My focus is on trade, because we're traders. Okay, you want to trade, you come into here, you're going to see listed companies, listed companies. Then you can search by sector. Okay, let me say, for instance, if I come into the financial sector, which includes the banks, the banks, look at all the banks are listed here under financial sector. Okay, all the banks are listed here, but let's just pick Access Bank. Let me analyze Access Bank to you today. Let's pick one bank. Let's pick Access Bank, which I'm familiar with, to talk about. The network is slow. Let's wait and see what you get. Why are you slow, Mr. Network? So it's still opening. We're going to wait for it to open. Boom. So Access Bank is opened. So pay close attention. Access Holdings PLC, Access Corporation. Today, the thing is trading at 26 Naira per share. It has lost 0.35 kobo, which means it has lost 1.33% of its worth. So let's pay attention to this. Today is August 4, 2026, and the time now is 12:37 p.m. Yeah, but they're warning us that all data delayed at least 30 minutes. So this may not be their current trading price. It may have fluctuate. But right now, I don't want us to go in as traders. Let's go in as investors. So we're going to do traders are the ones who focus on technical analysis. Let's us focus mainly on the fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is checking how strong the company is, how long this company think is going to exist, is going to stay. So previously it was trading at 26.35. It opened today at 26.35. Yeah, this is the volume of trading, people who are trading these shares. 21.4 something million people. The day's high today, it went as far as 26.5 kobo per share. The low, like we said earlier, the lowest it went today. This is what is trading right now, which is the lowest. I want you guys to look at something and pay attention to it. This place right here is 52-week high. The highest Access Bank has traded in the last 52 weeks. It has gone as high as 36 naira per share. The lowest it has traded in the last 52 weeks is 19.9 shares per naira per share. So trading information, trading name. This one we don't need this. Okay, so for the last 7 days, the price have been fluctuating. On 24th of July, it went as high as 29.2. Then 3rd of August, which is yesterday, it went down to 26.35. Then another thing I want us to pay attention is, you see this place, the profile of the company, you see financial statement, corporate disclosures, director dealings. As someone who doesn't want to gamble your money, who is serious about investing, pay attention to these 4 places: the profile of the company, the financial statements, corporate disclosure, director dealings. Yeah, so the profile, the company is Access Holdings PLC. Market classification is on the premium board on the NGX. Sector financial, subsector other financial institution, nature of business, provision of banking and other financial services to corporate and individual customers. Company address is Access Tower, 14/15 Prince Alaba Oniru Street. This is their telephone number. This is their email, info@theaccesscorporation.com. Their auditors are KPMG. Company secretary Sunday Ikochi. The date they were listed. Oh, are you serious? Okay, the date they were listed is March 28, 2022. Date of incorporation February 10, 2021. Their website is accesscorporation.com. Board of directors, they have Abubakar Jimo, Ike Imokode, Ike Imokode, Bolaji Agbade, Fatima Bello Ismail, Ibironke Adeyemi, Innocent Ike, Lanre Bamisebi, Ojineka Olagbere, Olusegun Ogbonewo. Okay, these are their directors. Why you should know that, you can check in the profile of these directors normally if you really want to be a good investor. Know about these people before you invest in this company. Why you should know it? Because the lifestyle of these people determine the success of this organization. Their history, this kind of school they attended, the kind of life they are living will determine the success of this company. So as a good investor, you should also pay attention and check these people right here. Okay, so let's go back to the next one. Remember I told you guys 4 things to look out for. The profile, we're done with the profile. So we're going to look at the financial statement right now. So click here. We go down and see. So they are published Access Holdings Q1 financial statement for 2026. It was uploaded on May 1st, 2026. Right. So Let's click on it and see what's up. Okay, Access Holding PLC consolidated and separate financial statement for the period ended 31st. What's going on? 31st March 2026. Okay, sorry, this thing is acting up. What did I press? Oops. I think I was trying to sign into my Adobe, but I don't think that's necessary at the moment. Okay, so I've signed in. They were asking me to sign in, which I've done. So let me take us up, kilo day. What's happening? Okay, unaudited, consolidated. I think this thing is. Let me see how I can reduce this. Okay. Uh, so I'm struggling to. I should have opened this in another app, but please pay attention to this. You can also download it. Okay, if you can download it, if you click here, you're permitted to download it. I don't think it's wrong. This PDF, you can download it to read. I don't know why my system is giving me headache to read the statement. Okay, so it's for March. Then we go down. They said corporate information. This is the list of directors. We already read them and know about them in the profile. All these people, we've seen them. We've seen all this in the profile. Statement of corporate responsibility for the consolidated period. Blah blah blah. In okay, so let's not bore ourselves with this super story. Okay, so this is the consolidated separate statement of comprehensive income. And it is in millions of what? Naira. Okay, everything you see here, what they mean here is that this one, millions of Naira. So what they mean here is that if you see this 822 1,755, you should add 00. That'll give you in millions. That's what they mean here. So income calculated using effective interest. This is what they got. This is for the current year and this is for the previous year. They have to compare the two. This is for that period, March 2025. You see, in March 2025, what they generated is 900, 600, and 9 million. Because remember, I told you guys add the 00. See, this is 960 and 64 million 574,000. That was the income. But this, if you compare the same period, that means their total income declined. There's a decline here. This is higher than this, and this is why. This is how you know if a company is making progress or retrogressing. Are they moving forward or are they moving backward? Okay, you need to compare these two. Then interest income on financial assets. Let me jump here. I think this stuff is blocking me. I don't know how to get this off my screen, so I'm sorry about that. So let me come here. Net interest income. expenses after impairment charges. You know, you look at it. But another thing is look at it. This is higher than this. So in other words, so you don't just look at this and say, this is smaller than this, is lower than this, and just conclude. You have to look at everything holistically whenever you are doing your financial analysis, whenever you're reading the financial statement of any organization. Fee and commission income, so look at the financial statement. Maybe we can I will do a separate video to teach you guys how to read financial statements. Okay, I'll do a separate video, but let's go and look at the other things we need to look at regarding this company, Access Bank. Sorry about the network. Okay, so this was better though. Okay, I'm trying to go back. I'm going back to NGX, bro. Okay, so let me just type NGX again and click on access. So remember, we're going back here, leave trade list, come to trade and listed companies. Then we remove. Then we go to financial statement, financial services. Then we click on access, right? Then we go down and down and down. Then we're on financial statement. We've done that already. We'll just took a look at looked at the final. We did not analyze it critically. I say I'm going to teach you guys how to analyze that one of these days. So there's something called corporate disclosure. You know, let's open the corporate disclosure and see. You know, well, luckily for us, that's one that was uploaded just few days ago, August 1st, 2026. Let's look at this. I don't want this video to be more than 20 minutes, so let me rush it. So this is from scale to value. This is a corporate disclosure, our approach to sustainability, blah, blah, blah. Hmm. Okay, so you read about their corporate disclosure. This is another document you should pay attention to. You can read about their corporate disclosure here. Yeah, reduction in operational emissions, green asset portfolio. Okay, you can read about that if you so wish. Let me go back and look at their director dealings. Maybe I need to go to NGX again. Trade listing. I think access is here straight up. There's another option. If there are two places, this one sometimes network does not allow it to pop up, so you can just search for access straight up here. Okay, remember where access is our focus for the day, right? So director dealings. Why you should pay attention to this director dealings is that it's going to tell you again a lot about the company. Access Holding PLC directors dealings uploaded July 1st, 2026. Okay, Lagos, notification of share dealing by insiders. Notification of share dealings by insiders. Details of director. Name, Gbenga Babatunde. Reason for the notification. Uh, Position, status, staff of Access PLC, subsidiary of Access Holding. Initial notification, details of the issuer, name, Access Bank, legal entity, all this you read them. Description, so price and volume. So this guy bought, um, he bought, wow, that's a lot. 1.6 million shares at 23 naira per shares. So that's why you need to pay attention. He bought it at 23 naira, and currently Access Bank, like we saw it earlier, at some point it was even trading at 29 naira, right? So imagine this guy bought it this period and sold it. So if you pay close attention, you are going to see that, and that is why when you hear about any director dealings, pay attention. Are they buying or selling? You see, as this guy bought at 23, the prices, that means this guy knew something, because an insider, that's my interpretation. He knows something about, or he has had something that's about to happen in the organization. So he quickly took position. Even this guy sold this thing, these shares at 29 naira per share. He has gained 6 naira per share. Multiply it